Hello, my name is Jess. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and through Christ who strengthens me, I am overcoming unhealthy anger, codependency, pride, control issues. I've lived most of my life feeling like I deserve something and blaming others or justifying my behavior because of the way I felt like I was being treated. Um, there are true victims in life, so I don't want anybody to get me wrong. I'm not saying that they're not victims. A lot of times people don't choose to be murdered, they don't choose to be raped, they don't choose to be molested, they don't choose a lot of these things. You don't choose for a drunk driver to slam into you or a loved one. Sometimes we live by other people's choices. But the main thing I'm trying to address here is things that I've faced, which is victimization, denial, and blame that I've lived in to justify my hurting others. A lot of times I feel like that other people were hurting me through their evilness, when in all actuality they were hurting me through their woundedness, and a lot of the times my choices affected the way I was treated. I would not live with accountability for my actions, and therefore developed a pattern of life of being abandoned, when really the abandonment was me seeking out that abandonment and living a self-fulfilling prophecy of it. I noticed in my life a pattern of behavior that I couldn't pin on one person anymore. I had to look in the mirror and say, okay, it's just not me choosing the wrong people, because the people I've chosen in my life were really good people, but they were wounded and they did hurt through their woundedness. Living as a victim is a really cold and desolate place. There's different seasons in our lives, and sometimes there may be a wilted place in our life. There may be a season where there are no leaves, that it's cold, that it feels isolated. But if we keep noticing that that season becomes more and more of like Antarctica, where there's never a spring again, a lot of times getting outside of our victimization and realizing, hey, there's a pattern here, and me facing accountability, could maybe change this for my life. And for me, facing that accountability and getting out of that victimization, getting out of the I deserve syndrome, and starting looking at myself, okay, things that people did that hurt me, what did I contribute to that? Was I the main contributing factor? What role did I play? And as I slowly get out of looking at what other people's was doing, and blinding myself to the fact that they are doing this to me, and realizing what I've done to myself, it's really freeing for me. I really feel like that I'm not going to be put in a position by myself to be abandoned anymore.